Well, during the Jaguars' most recent home game, Devin Lloyd surprised a Navy veteran with some Super Bowl tickets. This morning, Shannon Curtis shows us how one act of gratitude turned into a full circle moment.
Well, this Navy veteran has cheered for Devin Lloyd since long before he was wearing the Jags colors. Watching him grow up, play high school ball, and star in college. Now he's heading to the Super Bowl and bringing along a longtime friend.
But I had no idea they were bringing me a surprise.
Loman Nelson Jr., or Nelly, as he likes to be called, had no idea when he walked into EverBank Stadium on December 14th that he was going to get the surprise of a lifetime: 2 tickets to the Super Bowl.
Initially, they told me that, I was going to talk about the Wounded Warrior Project, Project Odyssey that we did in Oregon.
Nelly is a Navy veteran and does a lot of work with the Wounded Warrior Project. Over the summer, he participated in Project Odyssey in Oregon, a mental health program for veterans.
If you're out there thinking about, you're not having a good day, you're not having a good week, or, it seems like bad luck is always going your way, reach out to the Wounded Warrior Project, reach out to any veteran organization. What you'll find is you're not alone.
While part of the program, he reconnected with a young man that he'd watched grow up, the Jaguars' Devin Lloyd.
I actually attended a few of Devin's high school games and a lot of college games at Utah.
Devin's dad, Joe, was stationed with Nelly in San Diego.
First day I met Joe, we had lunch together. There's very few people you meet in the military that you keep in contact for life. But we knew right then at that lunch that we'd know each other and be like brothers for a very long time.
And the two formed a lifelong bond.
I wouldn't have met the great people at Project Odyssey, the Wounded Warrior Project folks, and, had that connection with the NFL if it wasn't for Joe.
Now, thanks to that connection, Nelly and Joe are heading to the Super Bowl.
The only person that I thought about instantly, besides my girlfriend, is to take Joe.
And even though Nelly is technically a Chicago Bears fan, he says he's hoping to see Lloyd take the field on Super Bowl Sunday.
The dream would be, hey, what if the Jags played the Bears in the Super Bowl? That's very possible. I think my life would be complete if that happened.
I know a lot of folks here in Jacksonville who would be all too happy with the Jaguars' appearance in the Super Bowl. Channing Curtis, First Coast Sports.